The story starts with the main character Shun getting bullied by a bunch of other kids, and we can already tell these are no ordinary bullies. I mean, they're literally choking him to the point that he pisses himself. Kyo gets off of him disgusted, and I mean, bro, you were just about to kill this kid. What do you think he was gonna do? Soon after, they decide to call it quits, but before leaving, they call him test subject, which is the nickname they start calling him. Cause why not? Everything in the name of science, I guess. Shauna starts walking home and stumbles across a stray cat near a river, and I don't want to be that guy, but we all know what's gonna happen to this poor kitten. Anyway, Sean rushes home. When his parents ask him why is he soaked wet, he replies he was just playing on the river. He enters his little brother's room, who seems quite excited to see his big brother back. Sean tells Kakeru, his little brother, about the cat and takes him to the place he found it at. His little brother seems quite happy playing with the cat, and since they can't take it home, they decide to call it the little secret. And just when they were about to name the cat, Kakeru noticed a mark in Shun's neck. Shun immediately brushes it off, saying that he was playing wrestling at school and they hit him with a strangling attack. And so far, I really like Sean's character. He seems to really care about his brother, saying that the only reason why he hasn't said anything yet is because he wants to save his little brother's smile, and the only thing that keeps him going through his life is his little brother, and that's just pretty wholesome, dude. The next day he goes to feed his cat, and the bullies from before tell him that they left the cat in the forest, telling him to hurry up and go find the cat before another animal finds it. When he gets to the place and finds the cat is already dead. When he tries to leave the forest, he comes across his grandpa, telling him that it's very dangerous to be out here in the woods, so his grandpa decides to walk him home. When Sean arrives back home, he starts crying, eventually telling his parents how he gets bullied in school. A few days later, his parents move and put him on a different school. As he was going to buy groceries one day, he came across the bullies, which handed him a phone, telling him that it wouldn't be weird if an accident happens to his family. The girl then hangs up the phone and pushes one of the bullies off a cliff. The kid falls in front of a car, causing the car to lose control and crash, and it turns out that people inside the car is Shun's family. Both of his parents are now dead, the only survivor being Sean's little brother. As Kakeru tries to escape, Kyo opens the door, hitting him with a rock multiple times. Not just that, but she also lights up the car on fire with Kakeru inside. And after this, I genuinely believe this girl has to be the spawn of Satan, bro. Kakeru seems to have survived but was now left in a coma. A little after that, Sean moved with his grandpa, telling him everything that happened and how he wants to take revenge on the bullies. His grandpa reveals to be a war veteran and he agrees on training Sean. 4 years later, we see Sean ready to start his revenge on his bullies. And this is the beginning of Juujika No Rokunin. But before I get started, I want to tell you guys that this video will contain a lot of gore, sexual violence, rape, animal cruelty, and the list goes on forever. So if you're discouraged by any of that stuff, I recommend you to click off the video and have a nice day. With all that said, let's get started. Alright, so I realized that nobody calls Yurama by his first name, Shun. People usually call him Yurama. And since I'm balls deep in this video, I'm not gonna be changing anything. I'm just gonna be calling him Yurama from now on. So yeah. Chapter 2 starts with Asuma, a high school student who seems to be attracted to Yurama. She even helps him out with schoolwork. One day she tells Yurama that she's gonna tell the teachers about the bullying. In response, Yurama gives her a cold stare and tells her not to say anything about it. Later on, Asuma is on her way home when suddenly she gets attacked by a dude on the sidewalk. The guy is trying to force his way into Asuma, but then Yurama shows up, kicking him on the head and taking the knife away. Then he tells Asuma to not say anything about what happened here. Little does she know, Yurama ends up killing the guy, telling his grandpa that he's finally able to kill people and start his revenge. Yurama starts thinking about the promise he did to his grandpa. Let those who have changed go. However, if nothing changed, then you may kill them. Alright, so as of right now, it has already passed a week since I started this video, and I don't think I'm gonna be putting any more effort into this video if it's not gonna get any type of traction whatsoever. So if this video gets 10 likes, then I will finish the other parts, and yeah.